Hi guys, this is going to be an unveiling of my latest luxury bag purchase. It is the LOEWE puzzle bag. I'm super excited because I've always wanted something from this brand, like a nice piece, and also I think the bag is really unique and it's so different from what I have in my bag collection. So I think it's a really good addition in terms of the type as well as the design of the bag. So we went to the LOEWE Paragon, which by the way I just only recently learned how to pronounce its name. I've heard people calling it LOEWE, whatever rocks your boat, but just in case you're interested, the real or the right way to pronounce it, I think it's Spanish, is LOEWE. For some reason the W is pronounced more as a V. It comes in this very understated, very simple bag. It's just completely white. The back has nothing and it has its little logo right there. I think out of all the bags that I've purchased, this is probably the most understated, as well as the brand itself is quite understated. So let's talk about what's in the bag. We have the receipt of the amount of money that I've spent on it, so let's not talk about that. We have, ooh, what's this? It's a little box here. Oh, it's a perfume. They do have very nice perfumes. I remember smelling these. So this is like their classic perfumes. They have the woman and man version. We have a huge magazine. Oh my gosh, it is huge. I think this is like, anyone can take it. I remember seeing it in the store and it is a huge magazine, but it's super nice. The last item, the most important item here, is the bag itself. It comes in a dust bag. Now I was quite I don't know, disappointed, but I was quite like at the fact that it didn't come in a box. I think most of my, at least the more higher end bags, come with boxes. I know my Balenciaga, my Bao didn't, but other than that, like your usual Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, they usually come with boxes. And this particular brand, I think the price range is more towards the more higher end. It's more towards like your Dior or your Chanel. So I was just quite surprised that it didn't come with a box. I don't know, I just feel like if you bring something this expensive home, you want to have that experience of like opening it up in a box and like, or creating a YouTube video and going like, see what I got, it's in a box, but it's not, it's in a dust bag. So it's a very simple dust bag, and again the logo shows here very nicely right there, and it's just a nice little bag. As you can see, I got a very small piece. It is the one in the small size, and I'll tell you why. So let's unveil the bag. Ooh, pretty. So this is the LOEWE puzzle bag, and I got it in the red color. So when we were at the store, they had the black color available. Sorry, my son is doing something, I don't know, my husband's babysitting. They had the black color, but on the side they have the tan color as well. But because I'm using this bag more for like going out and having fun with my son and all that, I'm not really using it for work, I decided to get it in the more playful color, which is the red. And this particular design is also like the current version of the bag. They did have an older version of the bag which looks a little bit different. They had like metal pieces here and stuff. It was it allowed you to do a lot more with the bag, like structurally, but this is a more cleaner version, which I actually prefer because it just makes it a little bit more casual, which is what I'm looking for. So I got this bag because I wanted a crossbody bag. Now that I'm with a son, it's a little bit difficult to carry like bulky or nice handbags or lady handbags. So it's really easy to just do a crossbody. Your hands are free to attend to your kids, and when I put on the carrier to hold my son, it's really easy for me to just grab things inside. So that's why I got this bag. we did look at a lot of other brands like Gucci and all that, but they just didn't meet my requirements. I needed something that was big enough and also long enough for me to carry. So it's super lightweight, first of all, very lightweight, which is really important. The only heavy part I think is probably the handle, and that's not even heavy at all. So I love that it comes with a handle. So a lot of the crossbody bags don't, and I feel like this handle just changes the entire look, and I'll show you how you could rock this like 5 or 6 different ways. And the handle just makes it look very formal, very nice, and it just makes it look a little bit more structured. It also allows you to carry the bag in a different way as well. So this is the nice top handle. It's very structured and very sturdy. I almost feel like you could use like one of those bag scarves with it. I think it will be very nice. It comes with gold hardware, which is pretty cool, and you can see that this hardware here is not straight, it's sort of a little bit slanted, so that, you know, you could use that as the crossbody. You can see that it's not like completely straight, it's slanted at a particular angle. This is the display piece, by the way, but it was in very good condition, so I didn't really mind. It has this little flap here, which is pretty cute, and the stitching that you see there is white, whereas the other stitching, you can't really see. The other stitching around this area is red stitches. So you have this zip here, which is also white, which adds to the more like casual look. It's made up of she mentioned that the previous designs and the bigger bags do come in like full smooth leather, but this does come in the grainy type of leather, which is amazing because it would make it a lot more durable. It's a lot less likely to get scratched, or even if it gets scratched, it's not very visible. The different like triangles that you see here, the way that they do it is that they actually place it together and then they stitch it together. So that's really cool. That's where the puzzle piece comes into the picture. The ends of this area here are apparently hand painted. So where you see the black color is all hand painted in Spain. So that's pretty cool. So let's talk about the top part of this bag, this little flap, which initially I thought there was like some kind of magnet that holds it down, but there's no magnet. So the way it's structured, it just comes naturally down. I think it's really useful because sometimes when I'm reaching out for stuff in my bag, I might not have time to zip up my bag like really quick. So this would prevent anyone from actually, like, you know, if anyone wants to take anything from your bag, you will realize that, you will feel it. So it's a very simple like little flap here, which creates some kind of like privacy. 2 leather pieces that they have stitched with white stitches, which is really cool. And then, you know, you have your puzzle pieces here. So these puzzle pieces, they are designed in this way for a reason, especially for the bigger puzzle bags. You can apparently like fold the bag in a particular way. I don't know how to do that, and I don't intend to fold my bag that way. But this is how the puzzle piece looks in front. It's got 4 different pieces. This is the part where you can fold it and then do something else, and I think they probably have done that. It looks a little bit asymmetrical, right? So it's not like completely a triangular shape. It looks like it's a little bit bigger here, so that's pretty cool. And then by the side you have a couple of pieces here. That's a continuation. And then at the back you have a cool feature here, which is a zip, which I really like. You could put your MRT card here, everything. I just got the new S9, which is very big, so I don't think it will fit fully. It fits like that. These days phones are so big, right? So even if I turn it, it's not going to fit fully. So I don't think I'm going to put my phone there. But if you have like tissue paper or cards and stuff, it would fit. Or if you have a smaller phone, it will probably fit in there. Okay, so yeah, I think that's basically it. The bottom is just a clean design, but even though there's nothing like on the bag, it's really still a very structured bag. It's like a good mix of slouch and structure. It's got a nice like LOEWE little logo right there, so that's where you see the name of it. I forgot to mention the flap of it has the logo, so that's kind of like their beloved logo that's everywhere. So you can see that once I took the stuffing out, it's a little bit slouchy here, which is really cute. So in the back, just really spacious. It's much more spacious than the other bags that I've tried on. It has two flaps, I'm sorry. It has one flap here and then another flap here. The flaps don't have zips. So I'm going to put in stuff in there and then I'll show you how to rock it. So I've got my phone, my all control film, my tin of mint, my mirror slash card holder, got my hair clip, and then I've got my wallet, which is probably the biggest item. Then I've got my lipstick for the day. Why is it in a box? I don't know. It is the Jeffree Star Velour lipstick, which I really love. They're not zipping it up or anything, but this is how it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna show you like the few ways that you could rock this bag. So the first way is obviously just like this, and just to kind of hold it like a little purse here. The second way is obviously you could put it around on your elbow like this, yeah. And then the third way is you could kind of hold it like this, put your arm around here and just kind of hold it. If you do the whole like folding thing, it becomes like much flatter, but this is one way that you could actually hold it. Okay, so next I'm going to attach the strap. So this strap has a story behind it. Again, it's different from the original strap. The original strap that they have like in the previous version is much thicker, but this is a much thinner strap. With the longest hole, which is around here, it was too short for me, because right now in the fashion world, apparently everyone is wearing their crossbody bags like, and it stops here at the waist, which is just too short for me, just because I'm too tall. I'm 5'7" for your reference, and when it stops there, it's just too short for me, because I need it to be like here, because I put the carrier on and I just need it to be a bit longer. So just to show you the strap, it has the LOEWE readings here as well, and it's just got a really nice stitching there. At the back it is red stitches, so you could actually interchange it. And then at the end here, it also has like a nice logo of the, I'm telling you, they love the logo. So I'm gonna strap this in. So what the nice lady did was she actually helped me to punch a hole like right at the end. So this is like the longest that it can go. Obviously it's probably frowned upon by the label because they want it to look a certain way, but she was nice enough to do it for me. So this is the other way that you could hold it on, which is like a long bag, which is quite nice if you want a long casual purse. The other way is of course to do it this way, which is what I intend to do it. So you can see that even with the elongated strap, ideally I would want it even lower. Okay, so the last way that I would rock this is I would shorten the strap. Okay, so it's at its shortest design here, and when it's at its shortest, it looks like a nice handbag. Yeah, so it looks just very casual and really nice, and it's easier if when it's shorter for you to carry it like that. Okay you guys, so that's basically it, my unveiling and initial thoughts that I have of the bag. I've already worn this once yesterday and I really enjoyed it, so looking forward to many more adventures with this little one. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.